Yo, hello. I want to talk about violence. More violence is indiscriminate. It can happen for any reason and to anyone. Until we do something to stop the surge of vigilante-style justice in this country, none of us will be safe. My Liberia is Liberia of hope. In my Liberia, it is possible. Violence is not part of my Liberia. Violence leads to property damage, injury, or even death, as we are seeing in recent months in several parts of Liberia, including Monrovia. Talk to people in your community about violence. Stand up against mob justice. Be a community hero. Liberia is all that we have. We must all unite to uphold the rule of law. Thanks for listening. This is Old Man Sam Simon.
Mama, you still do no, let's still hey, yes, the moment I will pass it, go see what I'm we are only down base.
For what's your blood?
What tablet, man, what tablet, No, stop it, you can't do that. How you a boy human being? Let me know that roster fee. Let me know that roster fee. You tell human being you're a boy human being. Let's stop the kind of thing. If we catch criminal or somebody commit crime in our community or whatsoever, take that to the law or carry that to the nearby police station and report that to the police. Let the police themselves investigate and find out whether he right or wrong. Let's study our coming from Keba. Our brother walk on truck. I said no. They say the truck hit the motorboat ball. All the motorboat men plus the keke men get out. They say they want bring the driver in the truck. It's wrong. Let's stop more violence. Maybe the accuser or somebody that you feel are criminal, they may not be criminal. But when you take that to the police station, based upon the police investigation, they will tell you that they may that criminal or not. Please, my people.
Who are you?
You policeman?
Why you mopping?
Yeah, come here. Yes, you're all right. As I was saying, let's stop that kind of thing. Take it to the law. You don't get one right under the law. Nobody right until the law can say you are right or wrong. Please, I beg you, my people.
Who say you?
If I don't who tell you,
so say who?
So say oh man, same Zion. The man who get crime stopper. He don't want to say I'm gonna tell you. Nobody gonna take the law in a hand. Don't say the same. Say in the Bible say oh man, same Zion say don't take the law in your hand. You have to come away. You know what? It was you who will be the first one to attack me. Yeah, not you, yeah. Hey, all it up there. Oh, my son, I'm going to get for you. Robbie, why you taking?
I said, darling, you look so worried.
Charles, I'm worried because I don't know where to get stuff for my shop and restaurant.
Oh, come on, man. Haven't you heard about Exodus Best Price Store in Gurley Street and Smart Grove Junction on the Old Road?
Oh, no, Charles. Tell me about it.
Exodus Best Price Store got everything for your shop and restaurant. And the good news is that they have reduced the prices of club beer products and imported beverages. So to keep that graduation party, wedding reception, and whatever occasion jump until the break of dawn, Exodus Best Price Store is that place for you.
Is that all?
No, they have for the first time introduced on the LIB market Buffalo Revive that comes with 4 different flavors: Cool Blue, Apple Kiwi, Full Red, and Fitness Orange. It's good for athlete and everyone. For wholesale and retail supply, call cell number 0770-617-575. Exodus Best Price Store on on Granite Street and the Old Road Smart Road Junction. We are your cheaper wholesale and retail store.
Exactly. When you want some more, I provide it. So we start to talk. No one's going to go into it, but put it to each we are living.
Are you in search of a place you can get quality petroleum products? Well, I got news for you. Mayoba and Sons Incorporated is the company to meet all your petroleum needs. We are one of Liberia's leading importers and distributor of petroleum products on the Liberian market. We are fully capacitated to deliver your petroleum and diesel products anywhere in Liberia. Mayoba and Sons Incorporated, we do rental of dump trucks, tanker trucks, heavy equipment, D8, front loader, excavator. Our clearing and forwarding agency is fast, reliable, and can deliver your goods on time. Mayoba and Sons have improved the quality of reconstituted distributions and importation by financial institutions empowerment. Our head offices are located at the Garnersville Town Hall Junction on Barnesville Road and Freeport Sigma Compound on the Bushra Island. For more information, call us on cell numbers 0886 512 379, 0777 512 379, or 0777 255 030, or email us Mayoba, MAYOUBAHS @yahoo.com, or visit our website www.mayobaliberia.com. Our mission is to keep petroleum on the Liberian market stable, effective, and efficient. Our vision is that our presence be felt in the 15 counties with outstanding commitment. Mayoba and Sons, Liberia's pride.
A very pleasant good morning, folks, wherever you're joining us this morning. We'd like to welcome you to the program from the print news on Freedom Communications Incorporated. As a matter of fact, today marks the 16th, right? The 16th day of the month of December. I can't believe this, guys. We just entered December and here we are at the 16th. But it's good to be here. My name is Esther Daku and I'm here with Wendell Nime. Good morning, Wendell.
Good morning to you, Esther, and good morning to those of you following us on our Facebook Live, and those of you watching from my personal page. Wanted to use this time to say good morning to all of you. And Esther, you wouldn't believe it. Today is my son's birthday. I forgot.
Well,
Jesus Christ
so I had
of
to mention the
Nazareth.
16 before you remember.
Yeah. And I did not see any signal from the dude this morning.
You're getting old. I hope it be.
Our old age. Now the thing learn our old age. I'm telling you. All right, let me say happy birthday to my son Matthew Tapenime, aka Booney Boy. Today is your birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Is it your youngest?
No, it's not. He's not the youngest.
Okay.
All right, so happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, son. I wish you all the best. Grow up, be a big boy, good boy.
Right.
Stop
have it-
giving daddy problem and all of that.
I know, right? You have it from all of us here on the print news.
Yeah, I'm so sorry, Bonnie Boy. I didn't tell you happy birthday before leaving the house, but just want to wish you a wonderful birthday from your mom, from me.
Y'all will discuss that one with your kids.
Yeah.
I'm sure you will definitely carry something for him, though.
The man that beat me, what you know, I'm here for that other one yet. But anyway, folks, good morning. Those of you watching us, it's a pleasant time to be together to share those stories trending in Liberia.
Right.
And today is the 16th day, a few days from now, 9 more days to Christmas. I'm telling you, I just don't know how the Christmas is going to be for some people. But the good thing about it is that once you have life, you got to be grateful to God.
Of course.
So Christmas is in 9 days, and we are getting prepped up. All of you watching us, we say good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Those of you visiting Liberia from the United States, this is Decemberis, right? Welcome to Liberia, my man Bob Blue is in town, Gaddafi, all of you visiting Liberia from the border of Kurtown, one which all of you are wonderful stay in Liberia. So this morning, together with our partners in the United States, Esther and I, together with Aliu and Gus, we will be sharing with you the Front Page Africa newspaper and the Daily Observer.
Right.
And let me also say happy birthday to another friend and brother, Thomas S. Red. Today is your birthday. Happy birthday to you. So we about to take you through those stories making headlines. Good morning to you, Mr. Augustus Dole. You are there in the US of A and following this live field. So let's get to top stories. It says here, strengthening public confidence, Liberia's economy on stable course with mixed sectorial performance. And this is the CBL saying this, strengthening public confidence, Liberia's economy on stable sectorial performance. Let's get to another story. It says, hasty and unlawful takeover. Alternative National Congress condemns misinterpretation of Supreme Court's opinion and illegal removal of Speaker Kofa. Very interesting. Let's continue with a few excerpts from that story. Rosalind W. Hayes, you are watching. Good morning. It says here where is it? Yes, I'm there. The Alternative National Congress has expressed grave concerns over the Justice Minister's alleged misinterpretation of the Supreme Court's opinion, describing it as a troubling affront to Liberia's democratic principles. The ANC strongly condemned the recent removal of Speaker J. Fonati Kofa, labeling the action as unconstitutional and a blatant violation of the House of Representatives' established rules. In a press statement released recently in Monrovia, the ANC highlighted its disappointment with what it perceives as a reversion of practices reminiscent of past administrations that disregarded democratic norms to further narrow political interests. The party noted that while the majority bloc in the legislature has the prerogative to change its leadership, such action, it says here, such actions must strictly adhere to constitutional provisions and the rule of law. This hasty and unlawful takeover is a disheartening reflection of the current administration and poses a significant threat to our investment opportunities. A nation cannot progress without its steadfast commitment to the rule of law. The statement read, the House of Representatives has been embroiled in the leadership crisis since October, when a group of lawmakers accused Speaker Kofa of corruption and conflict of interest, allegations he has denied. The lawmakers, calling themselves the majority bloc, abandoned the main chamber and began holding sessions in the joint chamber. There, they declared the Speaker's seat vacant and elected Representative Richard Cohn of the Unity Party as their Speaker. Among other actions, the group dissolved all committees established by Speaker Kofa and reconstituted them with new members. The ANC further accused the government of orchestrating the Speaker's removal as part of a political vendetta, a move it claims undermines the credibility of the administration and damages Liberia's image on the global stage. According to the ANC, the actions of the administration that's the action of the administration are particularly troubling, giving initial promises to rescue Liberia from poor governance. The party described the incident as reckless and warned that it risks repeating past governance mistakes that have hindered Liberia's progress. And that's a statement there by the Alternative National Congress. Let's take more stories here. Boasting Liberia's fight against corruption, GSC signs landmark MOU with U.S. Government Accountability Office. You grab a copy of the Inquirer, that's the front page Africa newspaper, and follow the rest of the story. So let's take this one. It says, maternal waiting homes in rural areas lack basic necessities, putting lives of mothers and babies at risk. This story is very interesting.
Very.
Maternal waiting homes in rural areas lack basic necessities, putting lives of mothers and babies at risk. No beds, no food, no medicine. We don't have anything yet. The bedding here, everything is turned up. No food, no mama and baby kids. As a result, no motivation for the mothers here. Sometimes when they are sick, they will go in the town to buy tablets before they can take it. The constraints that year is too much, and I can even name all. Marlon W. That's Marlon Wadan, midwife, Robier maternal waiting home. This story is very, very interesting. So let's run a few lines from there. Let's run a few lines, and this is about Nima County. When Amelia Nyanama entered the 8th month of her pregnancy, her village midwife advised her to go to the nearby maternal waiting home for a safer delivery. The 38-year-old mother of 4 had already made the arduous 10-kilometer trip by foot from her remote village to the Lowey Clinic waiting room when she gave birth to her 4th child in 2020. She thought she knew what to expect. But when she reached the clinic this past November, 4 years later, things had changed. There was no food, no soup for watching, no clean linens on the beds, and worst of all, none of the common medicine used during labor. Amelia wanted to leave. Our husbands then are the one who can provide food for us, Amelia says. Between 2010 and 2018, the government of Liberia and partners, mainly the United Nations Population Fund, built 119 maternal waiting homes across Liberia, 19 in Nima alone. The idea was to combat Liberia's extremely high maternal and infant death rates and to provide sexual and reproductive health care. The midwife here says mothers are now hesitant to come, preferring instead to risk giving birth with no medical help if things go wrong. Doctors and health experts say that risks the lives of both mothers and their unborn or newborn babies. It is also leading to birth injuries for babies and mothers, such as fistulas that impact the rest of their lives. Liberia's alarming high maternal and infant mortality rates became a majority focus of development efforts after the war. As recently as 2014, 4 women died in childbirth every day. Liberia has made some progress. A survey by United Nations Agency and the Ministry of Health in 2015 found that the rate had been lowered to 3 women dying a day. But Liberia State has one of the world's highest rates of maternity mortality. About 1,100 women and more than 8,500 babies die each year. The high numbers prompted President Joseph Boakai to express his sadness and commitment to tackling the issue in a meeting with UN partners shortly after taking over in January of 2024. That's January 2024. The former administration of George Weah, which ruled from 2018 to 2024, saw large parts of government grind to a halt as funding slowed. Several government officials were recommended for prosecution by Liberia's Independent Audit Commission. Rural health has been one of the sectors impacted. But 11 months into the new government, people here say they have yet to see a change. Experts say Liberia's progress is going backwards. But we'll stop you right here and take our final story on the front page of the Front Page Africa newspaper. So let's get to this story. It says here, campaigners announce mass protests to challenge internet price hikes amid economic hardship and plan marches to LTA headquarters and executive mansion. Bring back. In a country already dealing with severe poverty and staggering employment rates, the recent hike in internet data prices is not just an inconvenience. It's not just an inconvenience. It is a profound injustice. For many Liberians, affordable internet access is a lifeline for education, employment opportunities, and staying connected with loved ones. The abrupt increase in data costs, especially during this Christmas season, has plunged countless families into deeper financial distress, stripping away a critical resource that should be accessible to all. Bring back our data protesters are saying that. And this is what the acting chairman of the Liberia Telecommunications Authority is saying. The Liberia Telecommunications Authority, in consultation with mobile network operators, MNOs, and the National Association of Telecom Users of Liberia, has concluded on bringing back promotions that offer additional data or popular bundles. Together, the LTA, service providers, NATELCO, and other stakeholders have taken significant steps to keep data affordable for everyone in Liberia. More permanent measures are being developed to ensure affordable data in long run. While these consultations are ongoing, we urge the public to be patient and rest assured that promotional offers brought back as of today and providing relief will remain in effect until a positive and lasting solution is implemented. Your patience is greatly appreciated as we work together to serve the people of Liberia. Abdullah El Kamara, Acting Chairman, Liberia Telecommunications Authority. Esther, there is a story I saw somewhere, and I'd like to take a few lines from there before bringing you in. All right, so let me see, where is that story? I saw it somewhere. All right, let me see, where is that story? Okay, but let's leave it there and send controls to Esther. Esther, you can now bring us the Daily Observer newspaper, and let's continue with more stories.
Okay.
Yeah, so let me just recognize Charlie B. Dahlia, Amos J. Vincent, our own man, is watching. Kamara, Lawrence Wesiosaya, and the rest of you following, Yvonne Davis, all of you watching me, y'all help share the live. That's all you can do for us. Help share the live.
All right, this morning on my decks, I have the Daily Observer, like Wendell said, and we will run through some stories this morning. Liberia's Auditor General signs landmark MOU with U.S. Accountability Office. The story is on page 10 of this paper. We will take some lines. Then we move on to other stories. It said in a groundbreaking move that underscores Liberia's commitment to strengthening financial accountability, Auditor General P. Gaswa Jackson, Senior of the General Auditing Commission, signed a 5-year memorandum of understanding with the United States Government Accountability Office in Washington, D.C. on December 12, 2024. The agreement heralds a new era of cooperation between the two nations' auditing institutions, offering Liberia unprecedented access to capacity building opportunities and technical expertise from one of the world's most respected audit bodies. The MOU is set to deliver transformative benefits to the GAC, auditing training, including training programs facilitated by the GAO's Center of Audit Excellence. A release from the GSC says these will comprise both online and in-person workshops aimed at enhancing the technical skills of Liberian auditors. Furthermore, the agreement paves the way for at least one Liberian auditor to participate in the prestigious International Auditor Fellowship Program, a 3-month secondment that will be allowed for hands-on experience with the GAO's auditing practices. This initiative represents a vital opportunity for Liberia to adapt international best practices in financial oversight and strengthen its institutional capacity. The significance of this agreement cannot be overstated. It comes at a time when Liberia is under intense scrutiny for its handling of public finances. The GSC has faced numerous challenges in recent years, including the failure of the executive mansion to implement audit recommendations, particularly those that implicate government officials in financial mismanagement and corruption. The United States' decision to partner with the GAC is a vote of confidence in the Commission's leadership in its effort to maintain credibility even amid system challenges. Organizers note that the MOU sends a powerful message. Entities and officials that uphold integrity and transparency in Liberia can still earn the support and recognition of Liberia's most influential ally, the United States. This endorsement is especially significant given the sanctions imposed by the U.S. government last year against several former Liberian officials for corruption and abuse of office. The agreement reinforces the notion that accountability and good governance remain essential prerequisites for international partnership. Beyond the MOU, Auditor General Jackson and his delegation are set to engage in high-profile discussions with key U.S. institutions, including the Millennium Challenge Corporation, the Global Anti-Corruption Office at the U.S. Department of State, the Office of Foreign Assets Control, OFAC at the United States Department of Treasury, and the Office of the Chief Financial Officer at USAID. While the details of these meetings remain undisclosed, the engagement signify a broader push by Liberia to a link with global anti-corruption norms and strengthen financial management systems. Let's run up more stories this morning from the front page of this paper. Widespread mistrust in local governments' ability to manage revenues, Afro-Biometric Survey reveals. Okay, and as one of the stories there, you grab a copy to read. Liberia Fisheries Board assumes chairpersonship of FCWC, advocates for enhanced cooperation among member states. Liberia has assumed the chairmanship at the 15th session for the Conference of Ministers of the Fisheries Committee for the West Central Gulf of Guinea, held in Monrovia. Emma Metty Glasgow, Director General of the National Fisheries and Aquaculture Authority, formally took over the role of chairperson to manage the affairs of the sub-regional board. In her inaugural speech, Madam Glasgow emphasized the crucial need for strengthening partnership among member states to tackle ongoing challenges in the fisheries sector. Madam Glasgow disclosed ambitious plans to explore possibilities of increasing the membership of FCWC from 6 to 10 while assuming the chairpersonship of the regional fisheries body during the ministerial session which was attended by Liberia's President Joseph Newman Boakai and his entourage. The conference, which began from the 11th Saturday to the 13th of December 2024, was held under the theme Promoting Decent Work and Strengthening Marine Ecosystem Resilience for Sustainability. It brought together esteemed participants, including Liberia's own NAFA leadership and the international partners such as the Food and Agriculture Organization, the World Bank, the European Union, the Swedish International Development Cooperation Agency, and the Japan International Cooperation Agency. Liberia's efforts to tackle these challenges were highlighted, including the establishment of a state-of-the-art fisheries monitoring center in partnership with the Liberia Maritime Authority. This facility leverages advanced technologies to monitor and protect Liberia's exclusive economic zone from illegal activities. The FCWC, established in 2007, includes 6 West African nations: Benin, Cote d'Ivoire, Ghana, Nigeria, Togo, and Liberia. Its primary goal is to promote cooperative management of shared fishing resources and encourage good governance across the region. However, Glasgow took over from the outgoing chairperson, Mavis Hawa Kosom, Ghana's former Minister of Fisheries and Aquaculture Development. The NAFA boss has exhibited a strong passion for fishing sector over the years and acknowledged the exemplary leadership demonstrated by Ghana, particularly in implementing new fishing management strategies such as seasonal closures and regional sea patrols, while highlighting the need for Liberia to prepare for its new responsibilities. Let's leave you on that story and I'll bring you to the back page of the Daily Observer this morning. CDA embarks on measure to strengthen cooperatives. Okay, and we see the Registrar General of CDA. She's right here on the back page of this paper. But let's take our final story. I think this is something that
you care to share a few lines from that story?
Okay, it says the Cooperative Development Agency has embarked on a measure that aims to make cooperatives in Liberia vibrant to immensely contribute to food security and the economy. A press release issued by the CDA said all cooperatives in the country operating certificates of registration will be withdrawn and reissued with a security code and validated within 2 years. According to the release, the exercise, which will be carried out from January 2nd to the 31st, will help the CDA know the location of all existing cooperatives, status in the value chains, and to resonate informed decisions about their clustering based on strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. However, the release further said certificates of cooperatives will be renewed based on productivity. The CDA Registrar General, Madam Lapu Kanaka, has meanwhile called on all cooperatives to take advantage of the opportunity if they are to be recognized by the CDA to move forward. We are also using this time to appeal to all cooperatives to embrace the idea of clustering, which will help in making them stronger and increase their output which will have a multiple effect on food production, security, and empowerment. The release said, established in 1981 by law, the CDA is a government entity that regulates and governs the activities of cooperatives in the country. Cooperatives were known for their immense contributions before the Liberian Civil War. However, the war seriously affected them and they are still struggling to recover due to challenges. According to the CDA, currently, there are 700 to 800 registered cooperatives, but their impacts and visibility are not being felt at all levels. The CDA Registrar General has since assumed authority and is determined to bring about the requisite reforms amidst the limited budgetary allocation. we're going to leave you on this story. We're so far so good. I think these are all of the stories we have. This is just a picture of the Auditor's General visit to the U.S. So far so good. These are all the stories we can bring you. Let's send controls to you, Wendell.
Thank you very much for that splendid reading as usual. Let's recap for you the stories we brought you before we take our break. So we brought you stories first from the front page Africa newspaper: strengthening public confidence, Liberia's economy on stable course with mixed sectorial performance. CBL, that's the Central Bank of Liberia. History and unlawful takeover. Alternative National Congress condemns misinterpretation of Supreme Court's opinion and illegal removal of Speaker Kofa. And then lastly, for top stories, boasting Liberia's fight against corruption. GAC, that's the General Auditing Commission, signs landmark MOU with U.S. Government Accountability Office. And these are the big stories. Maternal waiting homes in rural areas lack basic necessities, putting lives of mothers and babies at risk. No beds, no food, no medicine. And lastly, for the front page Africa, campaigners announce mass protests to challenge internet price hikes amid economic hardship and plan marches to LTA headquarters and executive mansion. Bring back our data. Bring it back. You'll bring our data back. So says the protesters.
Oh, yes.
Including me sitting right here too.
Exactly.
So that you buy data, you can't be realized before you make up your mind to tell you say your data gone. What kind of stealing is that? It's not easy in the country else.
I think it's also going to be our sad talk because it's important that we talk about that.
You know, the people they ain't really can't rescue. I think they came to drown us.
I'm telling you.
Got the other rescue mission by not easy. The men are taking them from all over. The next place they will come to yo, we borrow people yo soon start paying taxes. When from we borrow people pay taxes, they come into the orange cellar then again. What? Rescue mission, not fun. Liberia's Auditor General signs landmark MOU with U.S. Accountability Office. That's the Daily Observer. Widespread mistrust in local government's ability to manage revenues. Afrobarometer survey reveals. Liberia's futurist boss assumes chairpersonship of that's FCWC, advocates for enhanced cooperation among member states. And then lastly, for the front page of the Daily Observer, new Commerce Minister pledges price stability and industrial growth and global trade impact. What you can say, the same thing, Ami Mudaki, we'll stabilize, they want, we'll do the other one. At the end of the day, the man was driving $100,000 car. So the new madam there at the Commerce Ministry, I hope you do your best. CDA embarks on measure to strengthen cooperatives. And so far, so good. Those are all the stories we got to share with you this morning on the program from the Print News. Kay Gatti passed away is following Vesta Davids and Cecilia Nampla, all of you following us. Want to welcome you. Let's take our break. When we come back after our break, we'll bring you our talking points. So let me also use this time to recognize Mr. Mansfield Dopo, who is watching us from the US of A. Good morning to you, Mansfield Dopo. It's good having you following the Print News.
Rabbi, why you taking?
I said, darling, you look so worried.
Charles, I'm worried because I don't know where to get stuff for my shop and restaurant.
Oh, come on, man. Haven't you heard about Exodus Best Price Store on Gurley Street and Smart Grove Junction on the Old Road?
Oh, no, Charles. Tell me about it.
Exodus Best Price Store got everything for your shop and restaurant. And the good news is that they have reduced the prices of club beer products and imported beverages. So to keep that graduation party, wedding reception, and whatever occasion jumping till the break of dawn, Exodus Best Price Store is that place for you.
Is that all?
No, they have for the first time introduced on the LIB market Buffalo Revive that comes with 4 different flavors: Cool Blue, Apple Kiwi, Full Red, and Fitness Orange. It's good for athletes and everyone. For wholesale and retail supply, call cell number 0770-617-575. Exodus Best Price Store on Ghana Street and the Old Road Smart Road Junction. We are your cheaper wholesale and retail store.
Exactly. When you want some more, I provide it. So start the top. No one's going to go deep, put it to each key. We are living.
We want peace in Liberia. Peace in Morocco.
Yo, hello. I want to talk about violence. More violence is indiscriminate. It can happen for any reason and to anyone. Until we do something to stop the surge of vigilante-style justice in this country, none of us will be safe. My Liberia is Liberia of hope. In my Liberia, it is possible. Violence is not part of my Liberia. Violence leads to property damage, injury, or even death, as we are seeing in recent months in several parts of Liberia, including Monrovia. Talk to people in your community about violence. Stand up against mob justice. Be a community hero. Liberia is all that we have. We must all unite to uphold the rule of law. Thanks for listening. This is Old Man Sam signing.
We want peace in Liberia. Peace in Morocco.
Are you in search of a place you can get quality petroleum products? Well, I got news for you. Mayoba and Sons Incorporated is the company to meet all your petroleum needs. We are one of Liberia's leading importers and distributor of petroleum products on the Liberian market. We are fully capacitated to deliver your petroleum and diesel products anywhere in Liberia. Mayoba and Sons Incorporated, we do rental of dump trucks, tanker trucks, heavy equipment, D8, front loader, excavator. Our clearing and forwarding agency is fast, reliable, and can deliver your goods on time. Mayoba and Sons have improved the quality of reconstituted distributions and importation by financial institutions empowerment. Our head offices are located at the Ghanarsville Town Hall Junction on Barnesville Road and Freeport Sigma Compound on the Bushra Island. For more information, call us on cell numbers 0886-512-379, 0777-512-379, or 0777-255-030, or email us mayoba, mayoubahs @yahoo.com, or visit our website www.mayobaliberia.com. Our mission is to keep petroleum on the Liberian market stable, effective, and efficient. Our vision is that our presence be felt in the 15 counties with outstanding commitment. Mayoba and serious pride.
Thank you, my good people. Once again, I'd like to do it as a happy birthday treat for my son, Matthew Tapet Nimna. Today is your birthday, Punibor. Happy birthday to you. We want to wish you all the best as you celebrate your birthday today. From your mother, from your siblings, and your nieces and nephews, and all everybody, including your little son, Diamond, all saying happy birthday to you. Well, folks, today is also the birthday of another friend and brother. Hey, that's my man, TSW, Thomas S. Ray. Happy birthday to you, the big face. Celebrate your day in a grand style. So, Esther, tomorrow we've been told that, the citizens are going to be moving to the capital, to call the attention of the national legislature that we cannot sit here and allow our country to be going down the drain and we just fold our hands and do nothing about it. Mm-hmm. So this thing that is going to happen tomorrow is not about party. Yeah, maybe you say, oh, that CDC people go in there, so I will not go there. you'll say, oh, that ANC people go in there, so I will not
They
go
want
there.
me together. In fact, the whole country together.
Exactly.
This is
this.
the only thing we have agreed with.
So
I'm telling you.
even some folks from the Unity Party, will be there. So this is a national issue, a national citizen's concern. It's a national issue where we're going to call, our lawmakers to tell them the way you people are proceeding in this country is not good for us. We just read a couple of stories from the newspapers about, in the rural areas where, babies and their mothers are put at risk. Okay, I think we have with us our partner there in the USA, Gus. Let's give Gus some time to greet the audience. Gus, good morning.
Good morning, Wendell. Good morning, Esther. Gus Gorman, glad to be here. I was listening. Thanks.
All right.
You've been following. Let's give you the time. Since you've been following, we'll give you the time to speak first, then we can come back and conclude from where you stopped.
Well, I mean, I think we just continue on that topic. I think the topic there is pretty clear as to the Liberian citizens. I mean, let's be honest. It's sad that up to now we have not been able to do the things that people are planning to do. And again, people don't realize this. Sometimes you have to let your leaders know why things aren't working. And the only way we can do this is by sending these messages to our people. And I think the citizens for a long time were always afraid to do these things because for whatever reason we're afraid. But protest is a form because you hire your representatives, right? We vote for our representative to go and lobby for us to talk for us. But as you can see, they can't even talk for us right now with everything that's happening on that hill. Okay, so when they cannot talk for us, the only way we can express our grievances, and not just to the executive, which, as you know, is not listening to you either, the international community, the rest of the world, who is comitative of nation, as we call it, will see that the people plights are not being heard. And I think it's very important for us to do this. By the way, I'm not sure if Aliyu got the link. I gotta try to send the link to him. Aliyu, I'm gonna send you the link after this. So I just say if it happens to the planners of this, I think is so belated. But I'm glad something is happening because I mean, if you can look at even the data stuff that we're talking about, if you go back to some of our things we've talked about, we discussed this whole data issue years and years ago, and we all knew this was coming. And it's not just because of Unity Party in office or Orange or whatsoever. Even in this America, when I came to this country, things were so backwards. We were using payphones back then. And when cell phones picked up, we went from voice, which Liberian people have been used to for a long time, voice, right? Just call people here and there, hey, how you doing? So you can hang up. And then now people use data for so many things that when you go ahead and increase the data rate, when you go ahead and minimize the amount of data, you are almost disenfranchising the people because that's now their means of communication. When you do that, it tells you as a business or as a country, you're not even on top of these things. But again, how will we be on top of these things when you hire people just based on the fact that they are partisans, but they've never worked in these fields? They don't understand the market issues that's coming on with that. They don't understand what they're getting into, but you're only hiring them because there were some political stooges that ran their mouth and said whatever they could to say they're defending you, and that's why we're here. And by the way, those people that are making those decisions are illegally occupying those spaces because they broke 10 new laws, to get them there when it comes to the whole data issue. And by the way, the reason why they're implementing this is to steal from the people. It was a way for them to steal from the people. Also take advantage of the fact that part of their stealing was, look what time they are implementing this. They know a lot of Liberians are going to come from overseas. These people are going to buy plenty of data. So why they're stealing from those people, but they are suffering the ordinary masses who do not have the resources these people are bringing into the country, right? That can just buy endless data for the next 2 weeks or 3 weeks in Monrovia. You see what I'm saying? Because when I come to visit, I can just buy data. But when you're over there in the country, I mean, you don't have the kind of money to be spending money on data every few seconds, because this is what's happening. So, I mean, that's my take on that. But I want to commend the Liberian people, and I hope you guys show up again. Some of us believe no violence. Show up. Force them to see what we can. We know Unity Party police people, I don't even call them police people, they're junta, don't know how to deal with people. They don't understand what it takes to deal with citizens that are disenfranchised. We will see people being arrested left and right, I'm sure. But let them, they can't afford the jail. You'll go, okay? Let these idiots, like what's his name? They say he went to school. That Kennedy school there where they can just stay anybody and take down there when they come back and say, I went to Harvard, I went to this and this. I mean, anybody can go there. Let's be honest. When they come back, they say the police are. Look, Gregory Coleman is a disgrace to people, young people in our age. I'll be honest with you. The fact that he cannot peacefully control anything, intimidation is the way of policing in that country. Gregory, you guys are lucky. Liberian people are scared because you have no arsenal to stop 20,000 Liberian people. So tomorrow we're asking you guys to go out and express yourself. We'll be here watching, and we'll go from there. And by the way, we've never sat back for people that have been. People like Vendetta will tell you, when they went through it with this Unity Party, some of us stood up back in the days and did our thing to make sure they were safe. Today, Vendetta Patrick is out of this country, went out of this country, got educated, and back in Liberia. So again, we talk, but we have acted, and we, people like me, Gus Palmer, have been able to assist people like Vendetta and other people to make sure that their work does not go in vain. Thank you. I'm going to send that link.
Thank you. Masale got the link. I don't know why he's not with us, but the link was sent. So
thank you.
Let him check his system. So I think Gus put it right. Liberians are scared. We just let it talk. We got big mouth. We look, Liberian men, when Liberian men finish talking, you will get scared. But go, you will not see them there. What is happening in our country? It is not about party business. I'm telling you, the way this country is going is bad. We are into the festive season, and everything in the country is just upside down. The same thing that led us to chaos in this country are the very things that are happening before our very eyes. Just one group of people enjoying the wealth of the country, and the majority are suffering. When hospitals don't have medicine, clinics, you go to clinics, I mean, just zero, nothing. And the hospital then are supposed to be saving life. Esther and Gus, that's the thing that can get to me. Somebody is dying. You take the person to the hospital, the first thing they will request for money. I thought you're supposed to be fighting to save the life of that person, and then later on you can bring all your medical bills and put it there and say, this is what you owe us. But the hospital in this country, they are contributing to people dying. I'm telling you, you go to the hospital, they will tell you, say, no bed, no this, no that. So where all the money going? Where all the money going? That's the same thing we are talking about. Why citizens are getting out there tomorrow to call on the government to do the right thing. Because what is happening at the Capitol building today, you see all of the lawmakers are fighting among themselves. They got two speakers. Everybody in this country knows we have one constitutional speaker, who is J. Fonati Kofa. The law says we cannot have two speakers. We have only one. And the recognized speaker is J. Fonati Kofa. Until due process is given to him, and what will be the aftermath, then that's it. But you cannot have Fonati Kofa stay sitting there as speaker, and then you say you're swearing in somebody as another speaker for the majority bloc. That why you want the Liberian people to sit and watch? No, it will not happen. So those of you who are going out there tomorrow, there are people that will be planted in your midst to misbehave. So you got to be very careful. You can peacefully assemble, void of destruction and all of that. We want people to go outside there and be destroying people's property, to infringe on other people's rights. The same right you get to go out there to peacefully assemble is the same right Esther and I we get. We can walk freely and nobody will stop us.
Mm-hmm.
So those of you who are planning to turn out in your numbers tomorrow, when you go out there, stay away from violence. Just go and express your grievances. Call on these people and tell them enough is enough. We're not saying you should go there and destroy people's properties. No, we're not inciting people yet.
Mm-hmm.
Because you say Freedom FM, we X, Y, Z. But we care, we know we ourselves here, we are not violence people. So we're not going to preach for violence. I'll leave you the link was sent to you, so you have to check your system. So we're not going to push for violence. You'll go out there tomorrow, call on the legislature to do the right thing.
Exactly.
And the people at LTA, you'll need to beat some sense in their head too.
Oh no, but there's an ongoing protest.
Yeah.
Peaceful march. I
Mhm.
saw placards in there.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Office there.
You know,
You guys need to look into it. It's a problem, honestly.
Also, sorry.
What data second rest there? Rest not even coming first.
go ahead, girls. Let's hear you so we can
I
get to
just
the.
wanted to let Aliyu know that I sent a link to him, but he has his phone on silent notification. Maybe that's why he's not receiving those stuff. So maybe last night he has silent notification. Thank you.
Okay, so you see, like God said, right now they know a lot of people coming into the country for the holidays.
Mm-hmm.
So when these people come, what to do? They buy their monthly stuff. If they know they're going to be here for 1 month, they buy their stuff for 1 month.
One more time.
So they want to use that at the same time to suffer us that are on the ground. That's what's happening. Because the thing, you know, when you buy,
When you put it in your phone,
before you I mean, but people think receive message will kind of say you have low data.
only your
Can you imagine data that's supposed to last you for 24 days or 24 hours?
and the
They will tell you
when that
that's a criminal thing LTA is doing together with these GSM companies. We can't enjoy. I know the country here is sick. Liberia is sick.
The weekend I started experiencing it from Friday.
Yeah.
I put the data in my phone, and I mean I didn't do anything much on the phone. I was just looking at comments,
Yeah.
my notification. Before I got to myself, my money was finished. I was like, "What?
That's
How?"
happening. The people just for orange. I would say orange. When you put money in your
Too much,
phone,
man.
the orange people, when you get money on your phone, right?
Mhm.
And then you activate a data. Maybe you got like $10 on your phone, and you say you're using your dollar to, buy data. Esther, when that data
Aliyu
elapse,
is backstage.
okay. So Esther, when that data elapse, you know what can happen? Before you make all your money, your $9 will go to the phone.
Oh, yeah.
They will wipe your $9.
You joking?
That's stealing the GSM company out there.
And then you can even have activate a data in your phone.
Yeah.
Data is there.
Yeah.
The moment you put another credit there, they're taking some from there.
Yeah, what's that? Why do people treating us like this?
You must cut your data off first before you put any credit. What a data in the phone or whatever. You putting money in the phone, you must cut your internet off first before you put the money. Else it will take it again. Yeah.
So let's comments now. Let's Esther read few comments.
All the things you're doing in the country. We talking about it. I want data.
They say when I go on social media, they didn't want the people to be calling on the radio to be condemning the bad things the government is doing. Joyce Wem will say good morning to you. My cousin Dewo Saba, welcome to the show. Emmanuel Nabota Senior, welcome to the show. Florence Boca will say good morning and welcome. Good afternoon, wherever you are. Dewo Saba, it's good having you following us. Let's get to Esther to do the comments. Ali, do we have? I'm told Ali is backstage.
Yep.
All right. Let's bring our man in. Let's give Aliyu a minute to greet the audience, and then we can come back with our comments. Aliyu, good afternoon from Liberia.
Yes, good afternoon. Good morning from my end. Good morning, Esther. Good morning, Goskoma. Aliyu Masadi.
All right, so Ali, can you take a minute just to say something before we get to the comments and phone lines?
Okay, yeah, thank you there. Yes, I've been following. Well, you sent me the link and I texted you. It wasn't open, but maybe it is in my text.
Oh, no, well, I don't know, but...
Ali, I think you had your phone on silent, so check it out. That was the reason. What happened is everything gets stuck.
Yeah.
You don't get the notification.
Okay, thank you there, Gus. Yes. Just to the issue, what is about to happen tomorrow in the country, I think this is something we'll continue to see all the time. This is not about CDC, this is about the entire country. Okay, and once again, I will tell everybody tomorrow you're going over there, no party t-shirt, no burial, nothing. All we know, we are all Liberians tomorrow. We want to make sure the rule of law is respected. The law is the law. Nobody is above the law. Those people, we elected them to serve us and to do the needful. So that's why we are going over there for tomorrow. Because one thing I will continue to say this, whenever they see protests in our country, this government know, or the CDC, they are the major opposition bloc. So anything happening in the country, they will say those people, they are sedition. You see, so the police tomorrow, their mindset, it will not be like, oh yes, that we get different people here, but we classify everybody as sedition. So tomorrow you go over there, please. You govern yourself. Everything you're doing, it should be done peacefully. No chewing spoon, nothing. You try to avoid the police tomorrow. We know the Unity Party police, they are always brutal, aggressive. They don't know how to handle problems just as their leader is. They know nothing about conflict resolution, how to solve problems, how to cool tension. So tomorrow, my advice, everybody that go over there, we know people that supported this party, and they are also in our protest tomorrow, but they are going to classify everybody as sedition. So please, that's my advice tomorrow. You go there peacefully. You want wear t-shirt the last time listening to the radio, you wear white t-shirt, red, white, and blue, that our flag colors, so no problem, but nothing that had to do with party. Tomorrow, it is not about CDC, it is not about AN, it is not about Samuel Gonglo, Harry Moluba, it is about Liberia. It is not about any political party tomorrow. Please, you go down there, don't carry your party business there. Go there as a Liberian. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So we are about to get to the comment section. Joe Kelly is watching from my personal page. My friend and brother Michael Davis is watching from Queen City, North Carolina. Councilor Tara Boca Ragland is also following this live broadcast. So Esther, let's get to the comments, and after which we'll take some calls.
All right, we have Abel Hinen. He says, good morning, Freedom Family. I'm watching from Maryland County, People City. We have Joseph Rubin Clement Jr. says, good morning, Windsor and Esther. Alex Johnson says, good morning, guys. I'm watching from Tamita District 2, Bond County. Let me say happy birthday to your son, little Matthew. Enjoy your day in good health. And we have Clarence Dwyer says, Joseph Walker sent that guy to bump into your car this morning around the Claratown store area. These are agents of Joseph Walker. Maybe he thought by hitting your car this morning could stop you from getting to work. And we have Ed Willis following the show from my
That
residence.
guy was there. So,
You enjoy
yeah,
it?
one guy just bumped into me this morning, Esther. I just forgot about it. I see you can carry a trouble.
Okay, we have Samuel Seyon says, thanks guys for the job well done. I'm following you from my hideout in Rubber Farm community in Bangapon County. We have Clarence Dwagan says, I hope Joseph Bwaka and Katumu Bwaka police will protect protesters tomorrow at the Capitol building as we plan to petition our lawmakers on issues that are affecting our country. We know you guys are trained to beat and kill protesters on the instruction of Evil Joe Bwaka. Any foolish attempt tomorrow from the police, we will not hesitate. Clarence again says, we will be peaceful tomorrow. Let Joseph Bwaka police respect themselves. Enough is enough. Liberia is not a banana republic. And we have Gabriel Amofa Jr. says, watching from Oro. We have Alexa Mobile says, good morning, Freedom FM family. We have Gay Caesar Divine Grace Basson Jr. says, good morning, guys. I'm following from ONU Matadi Junction. God, please save our country from this mess. And we have J. Regional Sally says, live from Robertsport City, Grand Cape County. We have Gabriel Amofwa Jr. again says, President, we are government provided food, water, and protection for protesters. So we will see if the rescue mission will do the same. We have Vamuya M. Fofana. He says, good morning. Clarence again says, Mr. Joseph Bwaka, Liberia is not your parents' property. Please try to respect our Supreme Court. Even though you didn't mention anything like protecting our Constitution during your inauguration, the Chief Justice told you to repeat after her, but you refused to repeat the part that talked about protecting the Constitution of the Republic of Liberia. You pretended like you never heard that part. Liberia is not your pa and mom property. And we have K. Gaiti passed away says, it's sad after 1 year of elections, there are people still in campaign mood with bitterness and rude behavior. I'm just saddened by the commentary from some Emmanuel who is just hateful towards President William, who is living way better life than him. And we have February King says, I am disappointed in this data issue. Nothing is impossible in Liberia. K. Gatti passed away again. Says, hopefully Emmanuel fully find peace within his heart, because hot water truck for his brothers and sisters is something that suggests how evil he is and could affect his heart from so much hate. Well, I think that somebody going live somewhere else and talking about the protest for tomorrow. Hot water should be used and all of that. But let's read for the comments. Alfred Small Simeon says, hi, my big brother. I'm watching you guys from Buchanan. And February King says, I even bought 150 data with mobile money and didn't receive a package and was deducted. I have to buy another package again. I called the office. No one could tell me a solid reason apart from you will get it later. We are working on some things. It's funny though. But
well, and then don't let them fool you. Sorry. Don't let them fool you with this new, promotion. Promotion is not a policy. So, as you know what promotion is, it's just temporary, right? And even that is not even the same amount you used to have. So they will try to fool you and say, oh, you not take care of it. We're doing promotion. There's no promotion. Don't take our data away. And then also these lawmakers need to go to work. Don't forget about that, people.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so thank you very much, folks. That's it. All road leads to the Capitol tomorrow, when citizens will be petitioning their lawmakers about the unfolding there on the grounds of the Capitol, where you have two speakers according to them. For me, I just recognize one speaker. Mm-hmm. All right. The constitutional speaker of this country is J. Fonati Kofa. He hasn't been impeached. Of course. He hasn't been removed. Until that is done, then we can recognize the new speaker.
And that's why all of us will be there to Wow.
Exactly.
We'll all
So
be there.
we coming there to do our news thing. All right, you won't be all, you won't yet be all. So, but we'll be there. They will see us. They will be there. We coming there, and I hope Janje Bakpe is listening to place a call. Let's know what how far are they now with the preparation. Janje, if you are listening to us, please you can give me a call, and we can hear from you on the protest, the peaceful protest for tomorrow. So, folks, at this junction, you can take your phones now and place your calls on 0776 104 104 0886 500 104. And those of you outside Liberia, we have a number if you want to call, +231 86 500 104, and the female line 0770 297 016. Let's go to the line and talk to the female general, Masisi. Masisi, good afternoon.
Oh, my begin with your eyes, my son.
All right.
Okay, let me ask my daughter Esther also. And my Sally and boss, and all my allies. No, let me say hello to your good morning, good afternoon. We know. I will be on our ground tomorrow. Just watch and see. You don't give me tomorrow.
I know, right?
Whosoever for freedom tomorrow will be the full front protest because I believe that what's going to be happening. Because the government will get a very stubborn. They said again, it's not too bad that will be a government tomorrow. Then they say, this is tomorrow. Come to tell you, say, please step down. Because they want love the body because they're not looking for. The people that want love the body in the country, that's serious. The other one that's so much of Togo. And that's serious. They're not there for us. But you get Togo and speaker. Oh, get speaker in the country. You get anywhere before. So according on that agreement, we know, according on the 14, 40, that's how what we should have been doing. When the government said, that's how what they have put here on. So, what are our hands? So, women, to molest to molest the person who is not in love. That was everything they made, but you are in love in the country, and that's still the power.
Okay.
That's the point is doing it. No, let us stop it.
Okay.
Everything is talk about the I will do that. Today, the final will open it.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Masisi.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Let's go to the phone lines and talk to Musa Brown. Musa G. Brown is calling from the United States. Musa, good afternoon from Liberia.
Yeah, good afternoon and good morning from my end, Wendell. It's good to be back again on the line. Wendell, what is presently happening to Liberia is not a surprise. Liberians were informed, Liberians were aware, Liberians were told about what is going to happen. And so everything that Joseph Boakai and his folks are doing is now a surprise to Liberians. So, sometimes it is just disheartening to see people, the very people that was saying this and not telling to say this. And just now when I was on the social media, I saw the university, it's soup. The student of soup giving about the press conference. These are guys that took the street. These are guys that they were giving peanuts to. Now today they are being denied their education. They're not going to school. They're sitting down on university where I have a press conference. When it's going to school to acquire knowledge to ascend to this very position that these guys are in. To tell you how blind this government is, to tell you how not in control Joseph Boakai is. Because Joseph Boakai told us that he was never in control of his past 12 years of a vice president. Until he had to go up and start crediting, living on loan, use his car, his house space to be a parking lot. But Liberians did not look at it. Hate took over Liberians. Hate. Envy, jealousy took over Liberians. You see what jealousy and envy can do? It will make you take decision that you're not supposed to take, and that's what exactly happened to Liberia.
And some of them, and some of them are regretting that decision.
Yeah, was it everything rosy during President Wiata? It's just no. There were bad things happening. But were they bad equivalent to change? No. Were there good things happening? Yes. Even to our people of Democrat today. If you ask them, they will tell you we made a terrible mistake. Even to our late Senator Prince Johnson, even in his grave, he's regret the decision that he made.
Exactly. Okay.
But this is what we have to face with.
Okay.
Our people have been respecting the Constitution. I ask Nigerians to stand up tomorrow, to stand up and stand up and stand up and make sure to bring this guy to their knees to understand that the laws and the Constitution of our country need to be respected. The Supreme Court decision need to be taken high. Thank you. God bless you, Runel.
Thank you, Musa. Thanks for your contribution. Let's take another person. Hello? Say something to him. You calling us, you want to talk on the radio, you calling with that kind of terrible feedback. Does it make any sense to you? Let's talk to this person. Hello?
Good afternoon, how are you doing?
We are fine, thank you. What's your name and where you join us from?
Okay, my name is Dr. Cooker, and one of the mobile answer for the people back at the Capitol building.
How many persons you carrying there tomorrow because you say you wanted to mobilize us?
Yeah, so the man baggage built already that 104% in my hand, but I spoke to back there. I told him to please tell me at some point this is one of the reasons I got me where we be and where we be example. So it is related to me that is need for a support personal CDC, and then this is not a party program, it is for like movement is where we are coming from.
Okay.
I'm an all like so that it's where we will of this.
Thank you very much. Let's talk to another person. Good afternoon. Go. You call with feedback. Don't kind of damage our ear. You can't go scot free. Hello. Yeah, Helena. Welcome to the show, Mom.
Yeah, hello, Mafali. Esther.
We okay, we're fine.
I want to tell the Nigeria people thank you for what they want to happen to one. I just want to tell them to be peaceful. You be peaceful. Our owner. I want to go down there, sit there, all activity. But my women. So I think.
Thank you, Maya.
You don't go do it.
Oh no.
What country? Yes, data. What we heading to? What we heading to? What we in now? Tomorrow must be peaceful. Tomorrow must be peaceful and peaceful. I tell you, thank you, my people. Let God bless you.
Thank you. Let's talk to this person. Good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon, Mr. Liman.
Yes, good afternoon. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, thank you this afternoon. My name is Daniel Saki, and I do join your conversation with you maybe this afternoon.
Go ahead, Daniel. Let's hear you.
What I want to say is that I want to thank the organizer, Mr. Janye Fakwe. And tomorrow, I'm looking just at the Christmas day in my album because I can't wait to see tomorrow. I will not lie to you. Because yesterday, President, we are traveling with private jet. But today, the old man, 80 years old, he joined the Congo and Lapin for money in private jet. Yesterday, getting a business of foreign in the country. Today is come back again. All of us saying a simple thing. So tomorrow is our day of protest. And nobody in the LeBron National Police will stay on our way. If you feel him in high, you got one thing he said, you definitely one of them way. When you're around, just pray will surely come across you, but we'll come across you. The men will end up that with you. We'll show you that he will men and you. Change this evil. I'm not going to put him in time.
Thank you very much. Let's take 2 more calls and then we close up the phone segment. Let's talk to you. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon, Mr. Lewis.
Yeah, good afternoon. You live? Let's hear your contribution, your name first, and where you join us from.
First, I'm Pastor Emmanuel Papa. I come from Balance, precisely.
Go ahead, man.
Yeah, we as the church, we take a good stand with the people who intend to go at capital. Against our constitution is very wrong, but what you guys are doing, you cannot breach the constitution and you cannot breach the rule of law. No nation can be governed without law. Even God in heaven, there's law, universal law.
So
there's
true.
spiritual laws. Laws all over the place. So why this small country cannot live by law? And you want to break the constitution? Those people who crafted our constitution, they were sound enough to lay down the rules, parliamentary procedures. You need to go ahead with that. You can't bypass this in this nation. This dispensation of information and knowledge. So let the lawmaker go back to status quo and do the black people business. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Let's take you, this person, as our last caller. Hello? Okay, what? Go ahead, let's hear you.
Thank you for what you're doing.
Thank you. Let me take our last caller. Hello? Good afternoon.
What is supposed to do tomorrow? So this is what we're trying to prepare because we're going to piss up on every activity on tomorrow. I think according to the appointment of President Joe Biden, what he said, I think we're drinking this small. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And folks, we're not taking any more calls because of time. Let's recognize Josephine Satema Mesa. Helena M. Brown is watching. Amos J. Vincent says, good morning, brother. I'm just leaving work. And so far, so good. Those are all the comments. Let's get to our partners to take a minute each to wrap up. So Gus and Ali, I don't know who's going to take the lead.
I'll go quick. Thank you. Thanks for the opportunity. And John Jay and people and everybody else that are going to be there. Go ahead and do the business of the people. Do it peacefully and civilly. We'll talk to you guys later. Thanks.
Thank you, Gus Cormer, the guy based in Chicago, Illinois. Let's go to the man in Baltimore, Maryland, USA, Aliyu Masale.
Yeah, thank you, Derek. Thanks to the callers. Yes, that just say that those people that are going out there tomorrow, please be peaceful. Go there. You are not going there as any party member. Just go there as a common Liberian, and we are making sure that the right thing is done by the rescue mission. So till we can see you again tomorrow. God bless America. God bless Liberia. Thank you.
We go home today on this edition of the show, the print news, the first edition, the first start of the week. And those of you going out there tomorrow, including us, please let us be peaceful. Liberia is all we have, and so it is our right. The Constitution says that we can peacefully assemble to express our concerns, our like and dislike about our government. So as we all get out there tomorrow, let us all be peaceful and put Liberia first. But let's also put into the faces of these bunch of, I don't know how to describe them, rebel lawmakers who call themselves majority bloc. People like Samuel Kogaden, Liberia is I don't know the country. People like Samuel Kogaden need to be all around here. That country begin with their king of Monrovia. Country kid. Who Papa brought to Monrovia. Samuel Kogaden. He's supposed to be lawmaker, say Liberia was a really serious country. People like yours all be lawmaker. That country too damn free, man. Let's go home, Esther. I'm telling you. Let's go. We'll be here tomorrow, God's willing.
Of course.